This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. And so what we're talking about today is why Black women love the Jezebel spirit. And this is pretty much going to be a part one. I'm going to make this a multi-part series. Don't know how many parts yet, but trust and believe this won't be the end of me talking about the embracing and the love of the Jezebel spirit. Now, for those of you who do not understand what I mean by the Jezebel spirit, I'm not going to go into it here, but Jezebel was a woman. You can find her story in the Bible. If you read the Bible, she was a woman, and her whole entire life was chaotic. She got a lot of people killed. She's a 304. A lot of stuff going on. I'll break down Jezebel later, but not in this video. What I want to do is I want to show you two quick videos, and then we're going to come back with my perspective. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to show them back to back, and then I'll talk to you guys.
Not all men want their goodies to be shown for the world to see.
His goodies. What the fuck y'all be talking about? Because last time I checked, these are my goodies, my titties. Okay, they're on my body. Men don't own shit around here. Okay, you guys get the goodies. Get the goodies on layaway. You borrow the goodies. You might have VIP access to the goodies, but they're still our goodies. So stop with the ownership, please. It's getting really old. And the women who have this internalized misogyny where they feel like they have to tell the women, hide your body, and then every man was fuck you. I'm going to show whatever the fuck I want because it makes me feel good and sexy. Matter of fact, hold on. Now what? Sergeant Slut reporting for duty. Because you don't check me.
Not all men want their goodies to be shown for the world to see.
Black men we need should
So
Black men we need to talk.
The question is peace scarier than chaos?
It's gonna sound bad, but yeah. For a lot of women, I can't speak for all women. I'm not trying to speak for all women, but a lot of women that I know, and also speaking for myself, it's not something that I'm proud to admit, but peace can be very scary because in certain situations or in certain, I guess, women's lives, that's not the norm.
Black men.
So I wanted to show you those two videos, not so much to go into the minutia of what you saw in those videos in terms of the actual actions, but I wanted you to see those videos, especially the first one, the embracing of the 304 Jezebel spirit, the embracing of, I'm just going to be out here. I'm just for the streets. See, when she says, well, men don't own nothing around here, what she's saying is, I don't belong anywhere. I don't belong anywhere. I don't belong to anybody. I don't belong anywhere. Nobody wants me. Nobody claims me. Nobody covers me. Nobody does any of this stuff with me. I'm just out there. And being out there means that she's for the streets. And being for the streets means she's uncovered. But what a lot of people miss is, see, we have to go a little bit deeper in these conversations, because covering don't just come from men. Your foundational covering come from the Most High. It comes from God. That's where your covering come from. And that's the cover that's really missing. And because you don't have any spiritual cover, you got no discipline, you got no direction, you got no order, you got no destination, you got no goal, you got no purpose, divine or otherwise. This is why these women are running around here like chickens with their heads cut off, because there is nothing there. They don't know why they get up and breathe every day. And trust and believe that is a dark place to be in your life, in anybody's life, to wake up every day and not know why you taking up air and space and just existing in this cycle of darkness and lostness and stupidity. Because see, when you don't got no destination, any road can get you there. Any old road can get you there. And this is why they don't care what they do. This is why they don't care what they say. This is why they don't care who they hurt. This is why they don't care about the wake of destruction that they leave behind them. And the amount and the level of selfishness is astounding. It's a Jezebel spirit because it is a demonic spirit. And that demonic spirit exists because there is no order. Order comes from God, right? To choose chaos over peace, like what the young lady said in the second video, is ultimately the rejection of the Most High and every part of the natural order, because chaos is the absence of order, just like darkness is the absence of light. It's the absence of light. So you don't put things in darkness, you turn the lights out. You understand what I'm saying? The dark side of the moon is dark because the light not showing on it, not because the darkness has a source. It don't get dark where you at because the moon came out. It get dark because the sun went away. The earth rotated around and the sun had to set. That's why it's dark. So in order to get darkness, you got to turn the light out. You don't introduce darkness to a lit room. You turn the light out. That's how you get darkness. That's how you get chaos. You take the order out. That's how you get chaos. Chaos is the absence, the mere absence of order. So when you introduce chaos into something, that means order was taken away. Because order and chaos cannot exist in the same place at the same time, just like darkness and light cannot exist in the same place at the same time. If you turn the light on in the room, it ain't dark in there no more. It can't be dark with the light on. You understand what I'm talking about? See, they love being in this debased spiritual state. They like being 304s. They like being able to cuss like a sailor. They like being able to tell people who gonna check me. They like being able to run free without any order. Because then chaos is what? Darkness. It's the absence of the light. And when you are in darkness, see, any criminal would do whatever they got to do enshrouded in darkness. Whenever you're doing something that you know is unacceptable, that's not good, that would cast you in an evil light or cast you in a bad light, you like to do that thing in darkness. You like to do that thing away from the knowledge of others. You like to do that thing away from the eyesight of others. You don't like doing that thing when the light is shed on it. And if you involve somebody else, they got to be at the same level of debauchery and debaseness that you at, so that they can't put a guilt trip on you and act like you're doing something worse than them. And this is how she operates in that Jezebel spirit. I got to do stuff in secret, because every foul thing can be done in darkness, and then you can lie about it in the light. You can either not tell it and know nobody, quote unquote, know you ever did that, or if you got to lie about it, you will lie about it. Or you'll make it seem it's not that bad, but that's not what we did. That's not what we said. Oh, that's not what I'm doing. When that's exactly what you're doing. So you can lie about it when ears are around, when eyes are around. The problem is they can't actually hide the nature of the demon that they embrace. They can't hide the nature of it. Because the nature of that spirit will always come to the top. Because it's trying to find expression. And the first step of that is that every truth is shunned. This is how you know you're dealing with somebody on demon time, on that Jezebel spirit. Because every single truth, no matter how small or great, no matter when it is uttered, no matter where it is uttered, no matter what kind of truth it is, no matter how you talked about it, every truth is shunned and fought and struggled against. Because one truth leads to another truth, just like one lie leads to another lie. See, if you start cutting the lights on, but part of the room is still shrouded in darkness because the light it's the light over here in the corner and it's a big old room, we got to turn all the lights on if I want to see everything going on in the room. But she don't want you to do that. If you turn one light on in a warehouse, don't turn that other light on, because I don't want you to see what's happening at the other end of this warehouse. And see, if you start turning lights on, you will see it. She like embracing this spirit because she feel like this is the spirit that'll give her the leverage of non-accountability. And every truth is shunned in the Jezebel spirit, including and first and foremost, every biological truth. And they got to shun that truth first. See, the biological truth got to be shunned first. That's got to be changed first. And the reason why they have to change the biological truth, and this is when we start talking about the introduction of that bioculturon. See, they changed the biology first because biological truth has to be shunned. Why? Because biological truth, the truth and the order on the biological level that cannot be denied whether you are a spiritual person or not. The biological truth is the physical representation of the presence of God and God's order. So that's got to be done away with first. See, every time a Jezebel spirit is given reign in a society, first thing they got to do is challenge the biology. Why do you think that's so? Because they got to challenge the natural order. They got to destroy the truth because lies don't exist with the truth. Just like light don't exist with darkness and order don't exist with chaos. See, some of this stuff is mutually exclusive. You got to change the biological truth so we can get these lies in. So we can get these lies embraced. See, why would you embrace a lie? Because that gives you the freedom to do what you want to do, or it at least give you the illusion of the freedom to do what you want to do and not have to answer for it. See, getting caught up in these lies give you a sense of invincibility because no consequences, no accountability. This is how they want to get away with proverbial murder and sometimes actual murder. Because she has embraced the Jezebel spirit. Complete chaos. Chaos, murder, and mayhem. Debauchery and debaseness. And our Black women have made it their job and their mission in life to embody this type of thinking and this type of spirit. And then don't want nobody to say nothing. Anyway, sound off in the comment section first. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.